Alright, what is up everybody? I am back with another video in the Unreal Engine 5, this time inventory component videos series. So we are gonna keep doing videos. Sorry I haven't put out that many videos lately. It's been Christmas and stuff and I'm overworked already, so that's why. So anyway, let's just do it. We got some stuff going on. Some people have been requesting more stuff, and I mean, I feel like I should give you that stuff because it's quite important for inventory systems. So we're gonna try to set up a like chest, maybe even shop system, because that's been very requested. So let's do that. First, I noticed one thing, like you see when we open the inventory, the character stops. And I mean, that could be fine if that's what you want to do, but if you don't want to do that, one easy way to not do that is to change the input tab, because when you use tab is also I think it's even hard-coded, so tab is also like what swaps keyboard focus. So when you do tab, your character, it's gonna like focus something inside of the inventory component, or like the widget. It's gonna try to swap focus from the game to a widget. So if you do like I instead, I as in inventory, you can see that we no longer stops, annoyingly. So yeah, let's do it. Widgets, we're gonna do a new one called chest. It's a new widget. We're gonna do another. Actually, in here we have the, where is the actual, here in the inventory component, we're gonna do another folder called chest, and I'm just gonna make a new actor. Actually, this should maybe also be, because we already have the interaction set up, right? How are we doing that? Should I do a new actor or? Add to viewports. Is it always in the middle or am I adding it? Yeah. So this is fine. The only thing is pickup item. So we should probably change this. We should change this to not only be an item. Actually, should I make an entirely new component for interaction maybe? I'll do that later. Let's just do the chest stuff first. That's easier. Just kind of, because this could be an actor and we could check like with the interface, with an interface, if it's something we could interact with, because the chest is not going to be the same class as the item. So but anyway, yeah. Okay, let's just do a blueprint class, actor BP chest, master chest, and this is gonna hold a static mesh. It's gonna hold two static meshes, but just base mesh lid. because that's usually how chests are set up. But you can do whatever. You can use like the same logic. So the base mesh will be a... Is this in my demo content? Yep. Cube chamfer. And the lid will also be the same. Actually, maybe this one is bad because it's... We want something else for the lid. Because we want it to open like this. So let's use this cube. Because we need the pivot point to be not in the middle. We're gonna scale this down to like 0.1 and make this a little bit more chest-like, something like that. There we go, that's a beautiful chest. Let's delete these cubes so we don't get confused. And these chests, what? Where did I put it? I put it in the widget. It's gonna be in the chest folder. There we go. There we have a beautiful chest. And yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but there was like something weird with my audio in my last video. Sometimes that happens, so I'm gonna try to not make as long videos because it seems to be when they are long that happens. I usually last like 20-30 minutes before it happens. So we want to be able to interact with the chest, right? Because right now it should pop up like this as well. E should pop up here as well. So we should probably do some kind of interface for it. We have this inventory interface actually. I'm not sure if I'm using it. This is just a function, yeah. I mean, we could just pass through here. So this is an item, so then it's going to be an item. So let's do that. Blueprint, enumeration. Let's do E interaction type. Let's do a couple of them. Let's do none. Item and chest. And perfect. We need this sphere on the chest as well. something like that. And we're gonna do on begin overlap, and we're gonna do on end overlap as well. And now from the master item, we can just copy this logic. If the other actor contains the inventory component, and we can't do this overlapping items. So the question is, because we're using this item to pick up, so either we inherit from like all of the interactables are one interactable parent. That's not a bad idea. That's one way we could do it. Or we just do an interface so we can add it to like anything. It doesn't really matter. I mean, this is, since this tutorial series is getting quite advanced, it also depends a lot on the game you're making, right? If you're making a game where you need your shopkeepers to run around and fight and stuff, then they need to be characters, so then they can't be children of other stuff. So let me pause 1 second and think. Yeah, we're gonna go with the parent route because that's gonna be what's gonna fit most basic games. And this is also why you need to plan your videos, and not just videos, you need to plan your entire game from start, because if we want to change stuff up now, like I didn't think this would last this long, so that's why we are already quite deep into it. So we're just actually gonna make a new, so this one will be so we're actually just gonna make a new, so we'll make the chest a child of the item, and then we should probably have the item. So the chest here, we're actually not gonna do like this. We're gonna delete all of this, and then we're gonna go to class settings. We're gonna do master item, and this is still here. We don't need this sphere because we already have this interaction collision, and we can now increase that. And that means that if we put this in here, okay, we get the pickup notification, but we can see that it's spinning, and we probably shouldn't do that. So the correct way to do this is to, so this is just a container, right? The master item, and the master item contains, no, we actually have this item as, well, that's fine. So what all these should be is they should also be children. So we're gonna change the name of this to master interactable, And then when you create new items, and these items, they actually shouldn't be master interactables. They actually already okay, I already did this, so it's fine. No, that's what I changed the name to right now. Okay, sorry, I'm just confused and tired after a long day. So all of these are children of the interactable. So they should we should create a new child, blueprint. This is gonna be called BP master item. And this is not gonna contain any logic. But this one, the main one, the interactable, that's not gonna have any rotating movement. Instead, the master item is gonna have the rotating, but I probably shouldn't have deleted that. I should have just copied it, because I still want the values. So before we delete it, we copy it, or we just, yeah, it's 19180, so it's not that hard. So we're gonna do like this, and then in the master item, we're gonna add it in. And then we got an error from the master interactable, that is target must have a connection. Or we could just use this variable from start. Since I actually already set that up. So that's a much smarter way to do it. So obviously the chest should not use rotating movement. Okay, that's a better way to do it. We still want all of these items though. Should instead inherit from master item, because then we can put specific logic in these. Master item, master item, master item. Just this can be the same, doesn't really matter. Let me just check so that it still works. Yep, seems to still working, so that's nice. Yeah, that shouldn't really matter. But now that means we could put item in the world specific things in here. And we're gonna keep like the general stuff in the master item. which is here, because that also means that this chest now is not spinning, and we can still do interaction with it. But in this master interactable, we now want our enum interactable type interaction type, which is the enum we made earlier. And in this set interaction visibility, we're gonna add an input of the enum. Interaction type. So when we create this, we once more want an enum. Of the same one. Interaction type, it's gonna be interaction type. There we go. And on event construct, we're gonna grab this one. We're gonna set it to instances editable and expose on spawn. And now we can do switch. And then we can grab a reference to this text, make it a variable. We're gonna call it pickup text. So if it's a pick item, we're not gonna do anything. But if it's a chest, we're gonna do set text to open chest. Okay, no, because that widget is always there, so that's actually not a way to do it. So we're gonna do another one. No, wait, it shouldn't always be there. I do this straight, don't I? Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course that's not gonna work. This might still work, it's just that we need to change this one. If we go here, no, okay, I actually barely set anything up. So in the master interactable, we're gonna do this one. Should be instances editable and expose on spawn, might as well be. No, actually it doesn't need to be. But in here, in the set interaction visibility, we're gonna grab this, plug it in. It should be instances editable though. And here we're gonna do interaction type. And then we're gonna drag here, pull it in here, so that we actually set the variable on the construct. And then for the chest, it's gonna be, we have this interaction type now. It's gonna be a chest. That should work, I believe. Open chest, pick up, open chest. Perfect. And we can pick up the chest. So that's not something that we want. I'm just gonna close some stuff down. So on this try pickup item, we now have to make we should rename this function actually to oh no, it's in the inventory component. Try interact item to actor to interact with. Is now the name of that one. And we're gonna go like this. We're still gonna use this one. Get interaction. Get interactable type. What we're gonna do is switch. And if it's an item, we can pick it up. And we're gonna collapse the function, call try pickup item. These can be the same. There we go. And if it's a chest, we're gonna add a function to the chest. Open chest. We're just gonna do chest opened. And so let's actually add to this master item. We're gonna go in our master interactable, not item. We're gonna add an interface, which is gonna be the inventory interface. So, and in this inventory interface, we can add a function called call open chest. Yep, that's fine. It's gonna have an item input called chest to open. So this is basically so we don't have to cast. We could just here, we could get this and cast to master chest. That would be fine, and we could call open chest. That would be fine to do, but let's just do it the proper way. Let's use interfaces where we can. So call open chest to open. We're gonna call it target. Oh, master interactable. Just call it interactable. So that's now an input. So here we can do call open chest. like to do the message for some reason. It's just to open, it's going to be the same. Actually, we don't even need an input for this, because it's always going to be self. So let's refresh this, and that's fine. And now in our chest, we can do event call open chest, and we can just do this. Actually, let's use this event because we might want to do server multicast stuff later. So there we go. So now if we press E when we come close to the chest, we should get the print string. Chest open, and it does no longer get destroyed. We also can't pick up the items, and that's because they are no longer items, so we need to go in the master item, not the master interactable. And we need to go to the interaction type, and we're gonna do item. So now on this one, we can't pick up because that's the master one, it's never gonna be in the world. But we can still pick up other items. So that is fine. What are we at? We are at 32 minutes, so I'm gonna close this one down, and let's do another one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.